fulani, unajipata kuna mambo unaanza kutamani.
Okay.
Wale watu wanaishi outside the purposes of God. Ndio unakuta ile njia wanapitia, kuna mambo wanakutana nayo. Kuna dunia imewazunguka. Kuna mambo wanakuwa exposed to. Hizo mambo ndizo huwa zinachochea a desire.
Okay.
So before it becomes a desire, uliza huyo mtu anapitia wapi, amekutana na nani, ndio niwe na desire ya kutumikia Mungu in the pastoral, in the full time ministry. Ni kwa sababu ya exposure ambayo nilikutana nayo. Kuna kabarabara nilipitia, nikakutana na watu wameokoka, nikaokoka. Nikakutana na watu wanaenda missions, nikakuwa missionary. Nikakuta watu wanajua kuhubiri, wanapenda kuhubiri, nikajipata ninahubiri. Watu wanajua maombi, nikaomba. Watu wanapenda neno, nikapenda neno. Out of that a desire was birth.
Okay. Wow.
Now you
have delivered. So you have mentioned ministry helps you to know that is identity, and also you have mentioned that is purpose.
Yes.
Right? And now, in addition to that, can you say, Basi, social media has kind of changed the way the young people view that is, what do you call it, ministry? Can I say that?
A lot.
How?
Maybe people have taken social media as a space for leisure, but not as a platform or a pulpit for ministry.
Okay.
That space that is available for us, that is called social media, it is not just when I talk about leisure, namaanisha mahali pa kwenda kujivijali, kujiburudisha, kufurahishwa na kuconnect. Hii space ambayo tumepewa inaitwa social media. It should act the same way that the social space, physical social space inafaa kufanya.
Okay. So it means that it has changed. That is what you're saying, right?
It has changed, and many people have approached that space without understanding the real purpose of it.
Okay.
Facebook is not just a space to have friends, virtual friends. It is a space that you have virtual friends that knows, that can relate with your identity, and that can relate with your purpose. Angela, you are a worshiper. You are a minister of the gospel. If you have friends on Facebook, they should relate, and there should be impact of your identity, of your purpose to them by connecting with you. But is that so to many young people? No. They always fall on the negative side of it.
And because your brother is the aspect of negativity, I think it brings us to this point. Then what are some of the challenges that you think they are people, the young people are facing that is in ministry?
Number one, the challenges maybe many young people are facing is distractions.
Distraction.
You know, the young people are at a stage of so many things, trials and errors, you know, innovations, research, and explorations. And because of these so many things that we carry with us in our hands, at the same time, there comes with so many distractions. And because we have already touched about social media, one of the many distractors is digital space or social media. Kama kuna mahali vijana wengi wamekuwa distracted, wamepotelea, ni hapo panaitwa digital space. Maana kile kimekuwa magnified in that space is not purpose. is leisure. And leisure is not purpose. There is what people do for leisure. There is what people do for purpose. Because it is their purpose to do that. Mimi ninaweza kuwa nina post vitu, na record video, nina post. Na record video nikidance, nina post. But I'm doing that for leisure. Kujifurahisha tu. Nione ma likes 100, nione ma likes 1000, nione 100 likes. Yani nifurahie tu. But ninaweza kuwa nina record hiyo video, ni ya dance, nina post pale TikTok with a purpose that there is a message that I want to pass across. So I will view the likes not for my own leisure, but I will view the likes and the views as the how many people I have influenced, how many I have reached, I've allowed to connect with that message that I'm broadcasting.
So number one, it's distraction.
Distractions. Many people are distracted. Number two, maybe we can talk about peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
The desire to fit in. Every young person carries with them a desire to be relevant.
And is it wrong?
It is not wrong.
Okay.
It is not wrong. But it's good to understand your peers. It is good to understand the influencers around you. And it's good to know what is the direction. What is their direction? What we still come back. It is good to understand what is their purpose. So huendi na watu hii jia kwa sababu wanaenda. Ni vizuri kuelewa wanaenda hii jia kwa sababu gani. Huwezi vaa vazi fulani kwa sababu watu wanavaa. Ni vizuri kujiuliza wanavaa kwa nini. Praise the Lord. Sio vizuri kufanya mambo kwa sababu watu wanafanya. Ni vizuri kufanya mambo ukiwa unajua kwa nini wanafanya hivyo. Hiyo ndio inaitwa peer pressure.
And if that is the case, because we want to go for a short break, I want to give you a scenario. Let's say, for example, a lady or a gentleman kwa kisabu Mungu, that is for quite some time. Hana that is ganji, hana pesa mingi. Anaingia TikTok, anapatana na Audi, anapatana na gari type zote. Yeye hana, anapatana na marafiki wake wenye walisoma na yeye wako na kazi. So this person quits ministry and goes to, anasema mimi nimechoka na mambo ya Mungu, let me go and do something else. So after the short break, you tell us, does that justify that person leaving ministry? Ama it's a wrong decision that person has made. Na pia obvious watuambia that is on 07 900 100. What do you think about it? Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the same conversation.
Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Psalm 100 verse 4. Sunday is a great day to give thanks and praises to our God. That is why Mizpah House of Prayer invites you for a Sunday worship service every Sunday from 9 a.m. A time of worship, prayer, and the prophetic word. Come for hope, fellowship, spiritual growth, and encouragement. We would love to have you. Join us in person or catch us live on Mizpah TV and our social media platforms. Tukutane Church.
Tumekosana na wewe sahi, please let's talk it out right now, tumalizane na hiyo. What about those people?
So hapo ndo panaitwa emotional intelligence. Sometimes mmekosana, mmeleteana beef na una feel this thing is gonna escalate. And out of this we are gonna give birth to something that is not. We are gonna give birth to unhealthy kind of emotions. Maybe uko na partner apendi publicity and you need to learn them. Their love language apendi surprises. So kim surprise hiyo kitu umenyuria. Imeishia hapo. I've already proved that way in a godly way. Alright? Na ikifika kwa kuprovia like now lazima unipatie ati ndio ni prove I love you, man, you're gonna lose it.
And let's talk about the way people handle disappointments in relationships. What's the best way? Some of them prefer going away for a break, as you said. Wengine ni kupasua mavitu, wengine ni kuchapana. You know, people do different things. But what is the best way to handle disappointments?
I pray that with your eyes open in Jesus' mighty name to see that all things are possible. So all things are possible to them that are born again.
Mizpah TV, keeping the fire of the altar burning.
Hi everybody, welcome back, and this is Mazungumzo, Wazi, where we have real, raw and unfiltered conversations on the matters that affect you as a young person. And today, our topic in youth and ministry. And our pastor today ametusaidia kuelewa that ministry is not just in the pulpit, it's not about singing, it's not only about preaching and everything. What you do, you are in the marketplace, that is ministry. Hiyo biashara, hiyo career yenye unafanya, hiyo ni ministry. So be careful on how you treat it, because alitumia what you do, make sure that it honors God as a young person. So it's a challenge to you to ask yourself, by the way, me kama umekuwa ukigamble, jiulize, am I honoring God? Is this a ministry? You know, the things that you've been doing. And I'm not alone, I'm back with our pastor. Welcome back. And before the break, I asked you a question, and I'm gonna repeat it. We have a young person here. Amekuwa akiserve Mungu. Yaani amekuwa akitumikia Mungu vizuri, pastor, mpaka hata yeye mwenyewe anasema kweli natumikia Mungu. And then this person akiangalia marafiki wake wote wamefanya harusi, wako na magari. Na kuna 1,000 peke yake. And then this person, because of peer pressure, anajambia pastor, mimi siezani, wacha tu niachane na ministry. So we're talking about that is church ministry, because there are different levels of ministry. Church ministry. Now, does that living, because this person left, is it justified?
If it is in relation to peer pressure, it cannot be justified.
It cannot.
It cannot be justified. Because one can still live church ministry and still pursue ministry out there. So the transition or the shift cannot be justified by peer pressure, but can only be justified by purpose of your calling, your purpose in the ministry.
Okay.
Because we said ministry is a calling.
Ministry is a calling.
Ministry is a calling.
Yeah.
And somebody can be a doctor, yet they were serving in church as a worshipper. Full time. Again, we must redefine these stages, this character, these dimensions of church ministry, because there can be part-time ministry and there can be full-time ministries where, for me as Peter, I'm in full-time ministry.
Okay.
In a church ministry. There are others that are in part-time ministry in a church ministry setup. They only show up in the weekend, and it is done on Sunday. They are back to the marketplace. So you can strike a balance in between.
Okay.
It is good to understand. I think that may be for another day, how to strike the balance, because there is need to balance. You are in the marketplace and God is calling you to the church ministry. Do you quit the other and focus the other? Do you focus on this and be on the other? But for your question, we need to understand that we cannot justify the shift because of peer pressure.
Because of peer pressure.
Yes.
Okay. Pastor amesema hayuko justified. Probably inapeana story na mtu ana relate nayo. Tumemwona yuko justified.
You know, I was once there.
You almost did that?
Not I almost did that.
You did that?
I already did that. Back in around 2017. I graduated, focused on full-time ministry in a church ministry, actually, where I am still serving in Mizpah. Then around 2017, I felt this is too much for me. Nothing is working out. I don't have, money in my pocket. Ministry is for the poor. Na nikaona hapa ni mateso tu bure, na nika quit. Nikaingia to the marketplace. Wale tuligraduate na wao wanajenga, wanafanya kazi mzuri, na waona kwa social media they are doing well. Kwanza mmoja wao wawili they were driving, na mimi hapa a whole year and a half I'm in the ministry. I'm not progressing. I'm not making any progress. So Angie, I decided to quit. Na nikaingia kwa marketplace. Na nikatafuta kazi. Ndio kazi natafuta ndio nipate pesa. Na nikapata kazi. Na nikapata hizo pesa. Lakini hizo pesa hazige nitosheleza kwa purpose yangu. Because my purpose was not there. My purpose was in the other thing. So along the way, after doing all that and having good money and working out there and doing everything people do out there, I still found myself way back.
And uliomoka for how long, Pastor? In that period?
Uliomoka kwa mwaka moja na nusu. Na kabisa nilikuwa nimeomoka. Nilikuwa nimeomoka.
Okay.
Then I found, hata kama nilikuwa na pesa, Angela, it's good to understand, kuna mambo mengi nilijaribu kufanya, ikasindikana. Kuna mambo nilijaribu kufanya, even with this money, nikashindwa. That will be for another day.
It will be for another
But
day.
when I came back, kwa sababu kuna msukumo nilikuwa nasikia nirudi kwa huduma, the church ministry, niliporejea kwa church ministry, yale mambo ilikuwa imekwama, ikaanza kufunguka moja moja. Na nikaingia kwa rest. Na hata ukiniangalia unaona ni mtu amerest. Ni mtu already alifika rest.
Yeah. Okay.
Kwa sababu this is where my purpose is.
Okay.
This is where I find rest. This is where I find comfort. Kuna kitu kifanya, unasikia umetosheleka, umeridhika. You are okay. Money, with money or without money. Purpose ni kile unafanya na unasikia moyo wako umetosheleka, umeridhika. That is with money or without money.
All right, I love that. And now back to what we were discussing, that is in the first segment. You're mentioning that is the challenges before we diversified to a few things, which are still good. You mentioned that kwa challenges number 1 kuna distractions, ukasema peer pressure, that is number 2. And I want to add this. Can you say also, I don't know how to bring it out, that is matters to do with morals. We have that is the church ministry, and also we have that is the ministry in the marketplace. This is a challenge to how to what these two groups, that is I don't know to call it immorality. Yeah, I don't know how to call it. How should, can we say it's also a challenge? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I can help you call it moral temptations.
Moral that's the word.
There are so many moral temptations that comes with youth in the ministry. And much of this ni kwa sababu ya the stage they are in. They're in the stage of kutaka kuonekana, kutaka kusikika, na kutaka kujulikana ya kwamba wanaweza. Metumia mambo matatu. Kwa sababu ya hiyo kutaka kusikika, unakuta kuna mambo ya ujana ya stage yao, anataka kuhusiana nayo. Na hiyo ndio majaribu. Hiyo ndio majaribu. Kwa kutaka kujulikana, kuna mambo ataanza kuembrace katika maisha yake. One time we were so much into missions when we were in campus. And every time we used to go to these missions, there was a lot of coupling.
Coupling, okay.
You know, you want to feel you are close to
someone.
To someone specific. To someone specific. So mkienda kwa basi, already kabla hujaketi wewe, already viti zimebukiwa, zilikuwa zinabukiwa kwa madirisha.
Yeah.
Hii ni yangu na tunaka, you know, ile basi yetu ilikuwa ya viti 2 side hii na viti 2 side, ama viti 3 side hii na viti 2 side hii.
Okay.
Na sasa ilikuwa mateso. Watu kama sisi, mtu kama mimi, ambaye hii mambo alikuwa inaona kama ni ya kishetani. This moral temptation, I'm talking about the moral temptations. Na kwa sababu ya kukaa katika hiyo environment, hiyo environment ya kwamba ni wewe tu unaonekana haunaga girlfriend, ni wewe unaga mtu, ni wewe uja hook up to somebody. Na hii ni mambo ilianza hata high school. Nilikuwa naona this environment, nikakuja campus, nikakuta hata sisi ambao tumeokoka na tunatumikia Mungu, the same challenges we were facing. And along the way nilijipata na msukumo wa kufit in.
Okay.
So nika fall into that moral temptation. And I started to open my eyes and to view and to zoom. Nitafiti wapi? Nitaingia wapi? Na wacha nikwambie, ajila iliniweka kwa mateso ya muda mrefu.
Oh God.
Mpaka Mungu akanisaidia, akaninasua kwa hiyo mtego. Otherwise ningefall kwa mambo ambayo wenzangu walifall. Imagine some of them, they are no longer born again today. They abandoned salvation because that was entertained. That was not controlled.
So what I'm getting, apart from having that desire, you know, you're like anataka hii kitu, still you had the will to make the right decision.
Yes, I had that will to make the right decision. Of course, it comes with a lot of controls. It comes with a lot of discipline. It comes with a lot of maturity again. And because of that stage that we are young people, tuna moto na tuna chochewa na hisia zetu. Kwa hivyo unajipata kabisa ya kwamba you want to fit in. I want to fit in. Na nataka kufanya kama fulani, niwe kama watu fulani, ndio nikubalike katika hiyo sako.
Yeah.
So changamoto zilikuwa mingi. Sana haswa kwa mtu kama mimi, ambaye nilikuwa very straightforward. nilikuwa very principled, nilikuwa mtu very focused, na nikijua ni mission, wacha twende mission. If I have to engage a girl or a lady, na mu-engage na purpose ya ministry, not purpose ya mambo mengine vile nitamu-win, nitamu-ruin, nitampeleka kwangu jioni, vile tutalala nyumba moja, vile tutaenda date somewhere. That was not my agenda. I had no time for that. But because of the moral temptation, many people fall in.
And in relation to that, now let's bring it, because to make at 2 levels, you have that is at the church ministry and also ministry in the marketplace. Let's check part the moral temptation in the church, in the church ministry. Napata mavijana madenge wanasumbuliwa na mandweng pasi mandweng ni wa feelings.
Sasa utanifunza hii shame. Sasa mavijana madenge madweng sasa
zinawasumbua
sisi ilitupita.
And these are young people wako na mamioto, you know. We're talking about that is the church ministry. So what can you say about that? You get huyu anafanya chini ya maji, you know, go sleep with someone chini ya maji. Sema mimi nitaendelea na ministry Sunday, nitaendelea na ministry kwa pulpit. You're talking about the church ministry. What can you say about that?
One, it has to be done. What they are doing has to be done.
It has to be done.
Because of their age, because of their stage. It has we are talking about young people. So to engage girls, to have conversations with girls and to mingle around the ladies and everything, they have to do it. The best thing to do is to teach, to show, to guide them how it is supposed to be done.
So there is a way.
How to do it the right way.
The right way, okay.
Their stage allows them to do it. Angela, you are young. When I look at you, you are at that stage. Siwezi kukufungia mahali nikwambie usiende date. Age yenye umefika Angela ni ya kupelekwa date. Huwezi sema no.
Okay.
But stage ambayo uko kuna umuhimu wa kusema yes, you have to do it, and you need to do it, but do it this way. Watu wa kutuonyesha vile tutaifanya ndio hatuna.
Okay.
Watu wa kutukataza tusifanye ni wengi. Watu wa kuona tulienda njia mbaya ni wengi. Watu wa kuona Ajira ulifanya kitu ambacho hukufaa kufanya ni wengi. Watu wa kuona you are dating the wrong person ni wengi. Watu wa kuona you had a date with mkora ni wengi. Lakini watu wa kukuonyesha the right way to do it ndio hatuna. And we need these people. So we will call them disciples, we will call them mentors, sijui tutawaita aje, but there is need for this generation to be taught how to do things the right way.
Can you say that's where the church comes in handy, you know, in raising these young people to be great ministers? Can you say that?
Yes. I would say a big yes and yes. Unless you need a support. I would say a big yes. That is where many are falling apart. That is where many are abandoning. That's where many are getting disconnected. Because I want to marry. I am young. I have spotted a girl. Maybe she is not in the full-time ministry like me. She is out there in the marketplace. She has money than I am, than I have. So what will she do? She will drag me out slowly by slowly. But if I'm taught how to do it, then I will understand how to strike a balance between me serving and me managing my relationship.
So there need to be a balance.
I think there is.
Okay, probably that's where people go wrong. They need to learn how to strike a balance. And briefly, now let's talk about that is ministry in the marketplace. We have those people in the media, we have the people in the businesses, the content creators, how towards him. And now the question is this, because how can young people know whether they're serving to glorify God? Because I remember in the first segment you said that as a young person you need to make sure that everything that you do, you need to honor God in everything that you do, because that's a ministry. So how will I know what I'm doing as a young person is glorifying God rather than fame and recognition?
Discipleship. There's need for the young people to be discipled. What is to disciple? I can take you back to Psalms chapter 1, verse 1, down to... Can we go there?
Yeah.
Am I allowed?
Briefly. Yeah, briefly.
Briefly?
Yeah, briefly.
That Psalms talks about... is a product of... is a tool of discipleship. And it's talking about blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the ungodly, or stand in the paths of sinners, or sit in the seats of the scornful. There is need for our young people to be taught the ways of God, what pleases God, so that they'll be able to filter so many things that come their way. They'll be able to separate. Na ajue hii ni ya Mungu, hii si ya Mungu. Tuna absorb na tuna accommodate everything that is coming our way as young people, because hatujaelezwa kwa njia ya kuridhisha ya kwamba hii sio ya Mungu. Nimekutana na watu wengi even in the secular music, entertained by the secular music, and until you sit that person down na mueleze madhara ya hizo nyimbo ama hizo sounds ama hizo dances, Angela hawezi kuondokea, na kwake anachukua kama njia ya kujiburudisha, lakini hajui mtu ambaye anatumikia Mungu kuna njia fulani ambayo hastahili kujiburudisha nayo.
So there is a way.
There is a way. Na nitasema young people, we need to disciple them. We need to take much time with them and to teach them the ways of the Lord. The Bible says that we need to teach our children the ways of the Lord, so that even when they grow up, they shall not depart from them.
All right. And as we wind up, still on the same question and still on the same angle, that is ministry in the marketplace. For the young people in businesses, because this is also a ministry from what you've said, how can the young people stay humble as God elevates them? Because of the I'm saying to see a pastor ako chini, next year ako juu, tunamkosa kanisa, akuje church Sundays, that person is not coming. So how can that happen?
Well, have I understood the question?
Yeah. We're addressing that is a ministry in the marketplace, and you say that even business is a ministry. Those who are trying to earn money, that's also a ministry itself. That is what you said. And now I'm asking, the question is this: how can the young people stay humble as God elevates them, especially those in the business?
If you understand ministry as a lifestyle, not as a service, not as a one-time thing, not as an activity. If you understand ministry as a lifestyle, you'll be humbled by what you are doing. If you are earning millions and millions of money as a young person, you'll be humbled by that which you are doing in relation to ministry. Because if you take that which you are doing as a as a ministry, or in you ministry is a lifestyle, is what you do every day. Is how you interact with the people, is what you talk, it is what you think, what you how you reason, how you perceive things. If that to you is a ministry, because that is ministry as a lifestyle, then you will always remain humble. This is where you always say everything is God. It is by the grace. Ni God. Unakutana na mtu anakuambia tu ni God. Vile anafanya mambo yake ni Mungu. Hawezi jipiga kifua. Kuna kitu kamekuwa kakitrend hii wiki. Ka one of sijui ni influencers or somebody ambaye alikuwa anajipiga kifua, anasema ya kwamba hawezi amini Mungu. Hajaamini kuna Mungu. Na aliacha maombi. Actually yeye mwenyewe akasema mimi hata niliacha maombi. Everything I have ni bidii yangu. Until huyo mtu awe na encounter na Mungu mwenyewe. Aone kabisa yeye minus God ni zero. Hawezi mconvince.
Alright.
Hawezi kuwa msaada kwake.
Okay.
That is why tunaisema mtu kama huyo shida yake ni discipleship. Nani anamfunza? Nani anamuelekeza?
Okay.
Nani anatembea na yeye?
Okay. And because our time is up and I believe that our viewers have learned a lot, what is that one message, briefly in few seconds, what is that one message that you tell to that young person who feels like, I feel Pastor have been called into the ministry, but I'm afraid to start, I'm afraid to do it? A message.
Maybe I will read a quote here,
yeah,
as my parting shot. God is not just looking for young people to occupy church seats. He is looking for young people who will occupy every sphere of society with the light of Christ.
Wow.
Ministry is not confined to a pulpit. It is a life of purpose. It is a life of service. It is a life of godly influences wherever God has placed you.
Wow, that's quite encouraging. I love that. Personally, I love it. And I believe that our viewers, you have learned a lot, not just to do with that is youth and ministry. Thank you so much for availing yourself for this show, Pastor. We are really honored. And I believe that the lives of the young people have been transformed. Thank you so much.
Amen.
And thank you so much for tuning in for this segment that is Mazungumzo, Wazi, where you have real, raw and unfiltered conversations on the matters that get to impact and influence your life as a young person. And remember, make sure that tukotangalia that is youth and ministry. So mtakuuliza kwani wewe do that thing that you're doing, is it honoring God? Please make sure that it honors God, because that business, that career tumeambiwa ni ministry. So show ijaisha, we have a lot lined up for you. We have that is Meet Your Artist, so you get to interact with your favorite and talented artist. Stay tuned, be right back with MOA.
Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Psalm 100 verse 4. Sunday is a great day to give thanks and praises to our God. That is why Mizpah House of Prayer invites you for a Sunday worship service every Sunday from 9 a.m. A time of worship